thank you. I'm so excited, man. You'll be hearing a lot of this these days. You hear Bad Luck Joe, all because of Patapa. All because of Patapa. This is a movie that's coming up, and I'm very, very, very honored and privileged to be speaking to the director today. And this director, this guy I'm going to introduce, man. This guy is fascinating, man. I tell you, most of the exciting TV acts you've seen on screen, he did them, but you probably didn't know. But let me keep quiet now. Let me have the pleasure to introduce my good friend. Put your hands together. Show some love for Ramesh. I'm good, man. Welcome to the show, man.
Thank you.
Oh, good to have you here, man.
Thank you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I don't even know where to start, man. But you're still in commercials, right? You're still doing your TV ads? Yeah.
I just took like a 1 month's break to
do the film?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll get to that, but you have done some amazing commercials, man. You've won how many awards?
I keep saying, the awards is for me, like when somebody sees me on the street and he says, that commercial I saw like 20 years back.
Yeah.
I love that commercial.
Yeah.
That for me is an award.
Yeah.
Other awards.
No, I agree with you. Sometimes the best award is people coming to you and say, "Oh, this was great." I mean, what award beats that?
Yeah, I tell you, when that appreciation is all you live for as a creative. So you just want to. Yeah, I appreciate that.
But what's some of the stuff you've done that people probably didn't know you were behind? A few great ones.
Well, I
Mentors.
Mentors, and then even for Kasapa. And we've done some for Vodafone, Gino. We've done quite a few. Sometimes I even forget what I've done.
Yeah, but it's been 20 years, man, since you set up Apex.
Yes, it was set up in 1998. I went to NAFTI, did film directing at NAFTI, and after that I did some freelance work, even at Metro. And right after that, in 1998, I actually wanted to continue making movies when I came out of NAFTI, but the situation was not really right because we didn't have distribution in place, and we were filming on SVHS because that's all we could afford. Meanwhile, internationally, people were shooting on film, so we couldn't really compete with the outside market. So right now we have equipment, we have some amount of talent. So it became easier for us now to make movies, which I felt this was like the right time to start making something which we can put on the international market. So
you've done some great stuff, though. 6 Lovers of Melody.
Yes, I made that in, in the mid '90s when I was just out of I was still at NAFTI. I made it with my NAFTI mates, and we made that in 1994. We released it at those days. It was just Ghana Films. There used to be a cinema all over there, and so we released it over there. And fortunately for us, somebody saw it, and they entered it into the Black Filmmakers Hall of Fame International Film Festival in Oakland, California. And it won an award in the cross-cultural category.
Fantastic,
and
man.
People still remember us for that movie.
Yeah. Now, you're back into movie making for whatever break you took.
Yeah.
And I've had the privilege, folks, I'm sorry, but some of us, we do have the privilege to see things before the premiere. It is fantastic.
Thank you.
It is different.
Yes.
This is quality, and I loved it.
Thank you.
And
Thank you so much.
Well, at the time that we were viewing it, you were struggling with the title, whether we're going to call it Bad Luck Joe or because of Patapa
or something. Yeah. I showed it to some filmmakers who kind of marketing gurus. They release movies before, so they know what people like and what can attract people to the cinemas. So one of them suggested we should call it Patapa, because the character Patapa plays an important role in that. But there's something about Bad Luck Joe. It gives you like a little feeling of, what's that? I want to know more about this Bad Luck Joe guy. but I also want to take into consideration what you know the Ghana market, because people are drawn towards certain things.
Yeah.
So we decided we'll combine the two.
Okay.
You know, Bad Luck Joe, all because of Patapa.
The casting was awesome.
You know, when I was writing the script, I was imagining certain people in certain roles. So the two people whom I knew I was going to take was they were Chris Attoh and Michelle Attoh. Okay. I knew from the very beginning I wanted them, and they then came. My wife said I should try out Sika Ose for another important role, and then another friend said, "Oh, let's try Adoma for Adoma is a good singer."
Yeah,
and she hasn't acted before. But she,
that was the first time?
Yes, and she came for the audition. I didn't really have to audition Chris or Michelle because I knew what, they're good. Sikaose is good. With Adoma, I just said, okay, let's just audition it, let's see if you can do it. And she did, she just started, and within 10 seconds, I was like, okay, fine.
You got it.
You got it. I mean, she put so much, she put her heart into it. It was just an audition, but she put her heart into it, and then we said, yeah. And I think I got the casting right. And like they say, if you get the casting right, you got it, now, not only the main characters, but there are some other people we are introducing in the movie. Somebody said that, why do we always keep repeating the same actors? There's this box office value that these known actors, known faces bring. So it's very difficult for people to just go, and if they hear my name, I'm starring in a movie, nobody will go, but they hear KSM, people want to watch that movie. So you have to have known faces, but you can also introduce new ones alongside, and over a period of time, they'll take over. So I've got some really good talent, new talent, and they've all floored me with their dedication and, the way they've acted it out. It's all very natural, very, somebody said it's so different from how they would normally act, so I guess, I just got lucky.
And how many days shooting was this?
We planned it well, although when you look at the movie, you think that it's taken a long time. We had 21 shooting days.
21?
Yeah, 21 shooting days. And we spread it over like a month's period, and we had to juggle dates because some actors were traveling, and 21 days. And I think it's good to give a break now and then, otherwise people get too tired. And we managed it in 21 days.
Now let's talk about the script, man.
Yes.
I don't know, you start with a dead body. What triggered the whole thing?
So I had made this short movie called Life, which is playing, it's on YouTube. And it's about this young man who, because of family responsibilities and all that, he's put under a lot of pressure. So he's thinking of committing suicide. So that character gave me an idea for this Joe. So what if you have this character who's not really successful in life, and who's got all these pressures? How could we expand it? But then you have to start bringing other characters to fill it up. And at the end, I realized actually the biggest character is actually the story. No one character is like the hero. And I keep saying the Bad Luck Joe could be any one of us. It could be other people, and any character in that story could be Joe. Our main character, of course, is Chris Attoh. He's called Joe, and he represents so many of us. So yeah, the story came from there, and the Nigerian president, it was Good Luck Jonathan. I was reading something, so I was like, hey, maybe we should make it Bad Luck Joe. So that's where the name came from.
I see. So Bad Luck Joe.
Bad Luck Joe.
Let's just pause the course and let's see a trailer from Bad Luck Joe. Take a look at this.
Apex Advertising presents.
Who buries the millionaire and industrialist Mr. Patapa?
You must prevent her from coming even 2 inches near your father's body.
2 warring wives.
I will never allow this old egg claim my property.
1 missing body.
There's a dead body walking somewhere.
Mr. Potiphar's
Pitiful.
Dead body!
And a man fighting for his love.
I don't like it.
Joe,
I'm leaving you.
Anything that you want me to do, I'll do.
Would you like to make some money?
A seriously hilarious dramedy.
You are there with a macho man.
There are 3 of them.
Macho. Slap.
I want justice. Justice!
Where? When I never fake be.
Bad Luck Joe. All because of Patapa, Chris Attoh, Sikose, Michelle Attoh, and introducing Adoma from 5th October at Silverbird Cinemas.
Have you seen the trailer we said Michelle Attoh?
Yes.
And of course, at this point, I'd like you to know that Michelle is in the house. So we're going to invite her to join us right now. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Show some love for Michelle Attoh.
Thank you.
Michelle!
Oh my
you tore it up, man. You tore it up.
I tried.
You tried?
Yes.
This
More than She's
you
good.
tore it up. Wow. How was it working for Ramesh? I know he's here, but I know you will say everything plain.
Well, first and foremost, it was natural. Because I've already worked with Ramesh, 20 years back. We did one movie called True Colors. And so that was my first experience having worked on set with him as a person and as a director. So it wasn't anything new. But this time I was a lot more nervous. I don't know why.
You were nervous?
I was nervous. 20-year gap is a long time, KSM. I mean, as much as, I've done, TV shows and I've done commercials and I'm, behind and in front of the camera because of the work that I do, I was still nervous because I wanted to meet his expectations. To make sure that, the character that he had casted me for, I would play it to his expectation. And he enabled me to explore different aspects of my alter egos.
She had fun.
I'm not allowed to say too much.
I don't know if you were nervous, were you?
I was so nervous. I was really nervous because, yes. I mean, like I said, it's been a 20-year window. Ramesh is known for the best productions in Ghana. He's known to be a sucker for detail and attention. And he's known to be someone that is a no time waster. Even though he's kind with his time and everything, you have to make it right with Ramesh. Otherwise, you won't get the best output. But the thing is, I was completely wrong because he just let me just be myself. He said, you know what? You can be whoever you think this character should be for the story. And so I did who I was. It's not make sense.
No.
I've got how many alter egos do I have? I have like 5 or so.
Yeah, and
one of them
amazing.
One of them showed up.
I'm so tempted to talk about it, but I don't also want to give it away. But there was a scene, man, that
I think she switched characters.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Everyone it was so funny.
Yes, it definitely was. I mean, like I said, the movie has so many dimensions of emotions that it takes you through, from from heart wrenching to it's like rib grabbing and cracking to suspense. So there's so many different dimensions of rides that you go through with the film. And so the character that I played, kind of broke up the drama aspect, the intensity of the search of his love and wanting to preserve his love. That is Joe, the main character. So coming to see this movie, you would see so many different personalities being portrayed that you probably would never have expected, especially my character, because
I think that'd be the problem. People don't know which character to like,
Wow. And speaking of working with Ramesh, the only work I've done with him is that way back when I started my stage shows.
Yes.
Apex.
By the way, you owe me like 4 or 5 tickets.
Oh my
like KSM, this guy, I want to come and watch one of your shows, and I will be in the. Actually, I want to be in one.
You want to be in
Yes!
one? Okay. Let's plan for that.
So you should be coming
But Ramesh was shooting all my arts.
He was.
Oh, some of the craziest arts, And honestly, I really, really believe that the arts, people were so curious from the arts that I'm not surprised that the halls were packed. act.
Yes.
You know.
And that's what one should expect for this movie as well.
Yeah.
It'd be a good idea to have an early bird purchase of the tickets right now. I'm not trying to commercialize it, but I'm hinting you guys buy the tickets really quick because you don't want to be disappointed.
Are they out already?
Yeah,
they're out.
How at Silverbird Cinemas, you can go there now. You can get it, and also from Apex Advertising.
Okay.
And you know, like with this movie, we're trying to be so different. It's a different kind of entertainment. It's not comedy just for comedy's sake. You'll take a lot of lessons home, you know. And I've seen people cry while watching the movie, and I've seen people falling off the chairs while watching the movie. So, like she said, it's a roller coaster of emotion.
Well, what I saw, I don't know whether you've changed it. You know how sometimes directors just. But the ending, is it still the same thing I saw?
Yeah, I want to keep the ending.
You will not leave the place.
I know. But I'll stick to the ending.
You're sticking to the ending?
I'm sticking to
First,
the
you can
ending.
just go and go for the ending.
Seriously. I mean, a lot of people have told me that, but I am sticking to the ending. Because it's...
And I like to see how people because
You know, a lot of people will say, oh, why did he do that? Or, no, I wouldn't have done that. Or, you know, he's stupid or this and that. But I wanted to be... Let it be positive. You know, I just want everything to be positive.
And how was it, you know, working with actors as director, you know?
You know, like, it was... First of all, like when you're producing and you're directing, you know, you're trying to save money, you're trying to make sure that everything goes on time, on schedule. So there are all these pressures. At the same time, you don't want to put those pressures on the actors because they don't care what you are going to do.
In the back end,
watching it will not care. You know, all they want is a good movie. So I try to separate. It was a bit difficult to separate, like being a producer, executive producer, and a director. As the director wants the best. You know, even if it takes time, the producer wants it to be on time, and you know, so it was a conflict. But you know, I have a very good team, and they kind of took care of many things, and I concentrated a lot on the creative side. And
I mean, I would like to attest to that. I mean, one of the things that I enjoyed the most being on the set was the fact that everything was organized. You know, from the pre-production meetings to the script table reading to the costume selection to the you know, the cast matching, and then obviously defining the characters' personality trait for the lines that we needed to portray. That's something that was on point. And I'm not just saying it because you're here, but it's something I think that must be recognized. You know, the team are always marginalized and they're always, you know, forgotten. You know, the makeup artists, the production assistants, the sound man, you know, everybody on the team were on point. So it was a pleasure working on set with the team.
It's like when you work with the same team for a long time, you know they know your idiosyncrasies, they know, you know, when they have to stand up and when they can relax and stuff like that. So, you know, they really brought this movie to life, you know, because they let me have that peace of mind.
Did you do a lot of rehearsals? How much rehearsals?
Do you know something? Not at all.
No.
Really? No, not at all. I actually love it because the first thing, when you take good actors, you respect their intelligence. You know they've gone to the role and you know they'll deliver. Now, how to get the best out of them, you actually leave it to them. So they'll give you your first interpretation of what they think. And you're like, okay, you know, I didn't think of that, but maybe, you know, that works better because I have considered on like 20 characters, but they are just concentrating on their one character. So they will know how to bring that out.
Reflect that.
You know, so they would go on set, and like I said, you know, if I get 70% of what I plan on the script, I'm happy. This time when it came to acting, I got like 200%, and I was, I was blown away. I was blown away. The dedication, seriously,
Script loyalty. How loyal were you to the script, or you had the leeway to have fun with the words?
Like I said, I had the leeway to ad-lib. And also to change the character's definition. You know, initially we had assigned her to be somebody other than who she is in the film, but on the spot we decided, hold on a second, maybe we should do this instead. So we did, But
Because it was an amazing contrast.
My character is completely like, what? Did she just do that?
And so even like with Chris,
Yeah.
Chris Attoh, the scene he was doing, and he started you know, when he acted it out, there were people behind the camera who cried, you know, and there was another time I didn't expect him to do something, and he did it. So I was like, Chris, you know, you're not supposed to do that. Then he goes, you know, I think I am supposed to do it because of this, this, and this. And I said, okay, we'll do it both ways. When we reached the editing bench, I realized,
this is working.
Yeah, because he had so analyzed it that, you know, and what he did was exactly what the character needed at that point. So if I was very strict, then I would not have got those gems of acting which people bring to the table, you know. Another reason why we like taking established actors is because they can act. They don't waste your time on set. Oh,
that is fantastic. And the name is Bad
Like
Joe.
It's releasing on 5th October. It's premiering on 5th October at Silverbird Cinemas. But it's just not about the premiere. We want you to come. Even it continues playing after the premiere. So 7 o'clock, 9 o'clock, Silverbird Cinemas at Accra Mall and West Hill Malls.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll see you at the premiere.
Oh, you're saying both Accra,
Yes.
Accra and West Hills?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't miss it, man.
No,
Don't miss this. And of course, you know, those of you who are regular viewers of the KSM show, I'll organize a few for you too, so stand by. I'll be announcing something as the time gets closer. But the name is Bad Like Joe, or All Because of Patapa. Hey, thank you so much. And I think it's very, very important. You know, Ghanaians, we always prepare for the premiere. You know, and then I mentioned that premiere. You know, it's beyond the premiere.
Yes.
The movie is there for maybe 2 weeks past the premiere. So don't just think premiere, think the movie. So that when it opens, October 5th?
Yes.
October 5th.
Okay.
And then thereafter, from then on.
From then on.
Okay. We want everybody to love it. I mean, enjoy, go there. Go with friends. This movie is fun watching with friends.
It is
even the family, quite frankly, because it's
just go with friends and watch it. You'll have fun.
And I've seen the movie, folks. I'm saying satisfaction guaranteed.
Oh.
Wow.
Or your money back.
Approval.
No, that part is just a joke. Satisfaction guaranteed. Let's stick with that. But Ramesh, thank you so much, man. I'm so glad you've decided to come back. You know,
thank you.
Our industry needs that resuscitation. You know, we need to.
You know, the talent is there.
The talent is there.
The screenwriters are there. Sometimes they get scared of experimenting because you know they want to stick to the same formula. But you know, just go beyond because I think people are even tired of the same old. So give them a little beyond. This is just one step. I'm sure there are other writers who will say, "Oh wow, people can appreciate this. Let me also write." And then you know, hopefully, this movie is a beginning for all other writers who are sleeping somewhere. You know, to get up and say, "Yeah, let me make a movie that will appeal to the now audience."
Fantastic. Show some love, man. Show some love, man. Bad Like Joe. All because of Patapa. Coming soon. No, not coming soon. Coming on October 5th.
of October.
And keeps playing
all the way through Accra Mall and West Hills.
West Hills.
Stick around, folks. We'll be right back.